You called me, I met with you, and that was it. We discussed that, and we discussed the class A. Mayor, hello? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm here. Go
okay.
ahead.
Yeah, she's been listening. She's trying to think of how she can tell you use a fucking liar. She like what? That whole thing, you just had a conversation with a ghost. I did not talk to you. That's what she about to say to you, girl.
Compromise and honesty, Mayor. But thank you.
Okay, everything you said is not true.
Just like that is crazy to me. Still, even though I predicted that she would say that, but I thought she would slickly say it. Everything you just said, she hallucinated it. It didn't happen. It never happened. And with a smile. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, and get into the comments and let me know what you think about this right here. Okay? How y'all liking Tiffany's hair today? This right here is going to be, Tiffany is going to be, Tiffany loves to swear that she calls people. She's always talking about these people that she calls. She calls all the people, so many people. Just people's phones are just blowing up with Tiff, okay? To hear her tell her story. But the trustees are like, where is she getting this from? How many lies can one tell with this curly hat wig, okay? Okay, this is a hat wig if I've ever seen one. Here's you can see where it starts at with the little band. Make it do what it do when it do it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's hear her tell us, she's going to prove her point this time. She's going to show evidence as to how she really is calling these people and they're lying on her. They're lying on her and they need to stop. Right, Tiffany? High five.
Just a comment to your statement and then I'll leave it alone.
Okay.
If you answer your phone when I call, you and I would definitely have a better relationship and we will have some kind of dialogue moving forward so that now when these things happen, you guys will be aware of it. But if you're not aware of it, it can't be just because the mayor didn't call or mayor didn't say anything. It's because you guys failed to call me back or answer anything that I'm sending out. And secondly, committee meetings. Committee meetings are strictly for this as well, as relates to letting the public know what's going on.
Okay.
You all are over everything. Fire, police, Melanie, y'all all got y'all units. So you guys have more committee meetings, people will know what's going on in the town as well. So it's other outlets to making sure the public knows what's going on.
Mayor, I stated that in the committee meeting. I brought that up in the policing meeting to the chairperson and the police chief. How are we going to inform the residents? As of today's date, I still have no answer. So I did bring that question up to them at the committee meeting. And today, as of today, I still don't have an answer.
Okay, well, from my understanding, they are informing the residents. So I don't know anything about them not informing the residents. And I know trustee homes always have committee meetings and talk about crime and y'all talk about the issues.
It's funny you say you don't know. Well, that's fine. I mean, I say that you did talk to him. You say that you didn't. So I don't know nothing about whether you're talking to him or not. Yes, you do, bitch. I just told you. Like, so you do know. I just told you. I just said, I ain't talked to these people. They ain't talking. I asked them. They ain't answering. This is what I just told you. So yes, now you do know, bitch. So what do you say now that you do know? She's just going to be like, well, I don't know nothing about that.
Going on in town. So that's a false statement that you're making. Because I do know one thing about trustee Holmes is he go out and he gets the job done. And he educates the public on what's going on. He sent flyers out.
Oh, he did?
He door knocks.
Oh, you know trustee Holmes? Oh, you going to speak for him? Oh, you going to vouch for him? Okay. All right. Sound like an accomplice to me. You don't want to be, talking about how you can verify, the nobleness of Holmes. Like, you don't want to do that. Okay, Tiffany? Of all the bad ideas, that might just be the worst. Okay? It could possibly be.
I'm normally with them. So for you to...
Interesting. Was you with him that day in Vegas? I'm normally with him. Are you okay? Any days you wake up and didn't know what happened? Just ask. It's just a question. I'm just asking. Okay.
That's that statement. That's untrue. So I don't know where you get your signals at when they're getting mixed up somewhere. And
I'm going to stand on that statement. I have yet to hear from trustee Holmes as well. So I'm going to stand on that statement that I just made. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna clear something else up too. Collins, Chief Collins, he's been really good at door knocking. He do foot patrol every week, so that's why I'm making my statement. I think he make their statement, I'm making mine, so I could clear it up for the department head. Trustee Holmes, he can speak to it as well, that we always on the street, so that's not true. Now, you guys might get a handful of people or people that might work or don't even care about what's going on in Dalton, might see you in passing or call you, but them untrue statements, because one thing about my administration, they do their job. And they always on the street, and they are very visible. I will say that.
Oh, yeah, you will say that? Will you say that? How about when they turn on you? Are you still going to vouch? If the day that they turn on you, because Tiffany, please understand, they are going to turn on you. This is a system, and this is how the system works. There ain't no ways around it, okay? You done tie these people up in some illegal shit. So when they come time for these interviews to happen with these federal agents, okay? When these interviews come, these people are going to turn on you. And remember this day right here when you said, I vouch for these people. If they said it, it's true. Just remember that, bitch. Because when they roll on your ass, that too will be what you call the truth. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Put that dog in here.
Chief Collins on the statement here today. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Is that Holmes barking? I'm sorry, that was below the belt. And Holmes don't need to be dealing with anything below the belt. Okay, he's just having a real bad time with him and below the belt. Okay, it didn't need to be nothing else left below the belt for that one. Okay.
I'd like to make a statement.
Yeah, go ahead, Trustee.
I'm making Trustee Henyard. Mayor Henyard.
Yeah.
You do not call the trust. Come on, kind of stop with the misinformation. Next time you called me was 3
I'm gonna
weeks
let you get it
ago.
out. Go ahead.
Last time you called me was 3 weeks ago about a vote. You don't call Trustee Belcher, Trustee Brown. Can any trustee on here say the last time this mayor called anybody? Just stop with the misinformation. You do not reach out to us. You do not. That's just a false statement that you can be proven with phone record. You don't call us. You don't get our input on nothing. So that's just not true, period. So if you want to talk, call me today. Call me tomorrow. Call me anytime I pick up. So stop putting the misinformation. You don't call us. So you're saying all the trustees are lying, saying so you're saying you did call. We're all just lying.
Yep.
That's not true.
That's what she's saying.
Call. Any other trustee can attest to this. Does a mayor call anybody?
Okay. You finished, Trustee?
I'm finished.
Hold on 1 minute. You finished, Trustee Steve?
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay. You all people know better than that.
Oh, yeah.
Face the lie.
It's a bold-faced lie. That lie is so bold-faced. It's bold. The face on that lie is so bold. Okay, look at this, girl. If you don't go get you some lip balm, honey, look, I got 2 different types. Just pick one, bitch. Okay. Why is she always needing some lip balm on these Zoom calls? These Zoom calls, she always is dry. She just as dry as she can be. This her in her natural state, honey. She done drew the shit out of them brows on. I want to know what her natural brow look like. That's what I want to know. Girl, if you don't get you some lip balm and get it quick, this is ridiculous. Like, this is just ridiculous. Talking about somebody bold-faced liar. Oh, nothing you say. Can you imagine telling, like being just a compulsive liar? Like, she a compulsive liar. She don't even think about it. She don't even consider telling the truth. It ain't even a thought. And like, she don't be like, well, this question is simple. I think I can give a true answer to this one. No. The answer got to be a lie, or it can't be her answer. She won't even consider, just give a little bit of consideration to the truth. And for her to be like, y'all guess it ain't right. Y'all get up here and tell these bold-faced lies. Just what in the world? It's like she's made of like salt, and she's just a salty bitch. How about that? She's just salty. Okay.
You and I have the same mutual friends. So your mutual friend and my mutual friends are lying about me reaching out to y'all, or them coming to you saying call mayor back. The mayor's trying to reach you. Like, stop that. Because if you want to call them, let's put them out here and then they'll tell the truth.
Okay, yeah. Well, name a name, bitch, and we shall, and you'll be called a liar. Okay, that's what. Because we got the same friends. Bitch, use a lie again. That's another fucking lie. I would never hang out with a motherfucker who called you a friend. Okay, absolutely not. If somebody was like, "Oh, Tiffany's cool. Tiffany, she's a good girl." Tiffany, I'm be like, lock the door. That motherfucker is evil. I ain't speaking to whoever said that. No, because they scheming and they got to be a fucking liar. They're a liar or they dumb. And I don't like to hang out with neither one of those two things. I can't hang out with you if you stupid, okay? If you a straight idiot and can't think for yourself, hell no. I ain't going to the mall with you or nothing, okay? And if you's a fucking liar, I mean, Jesus, what's the point of you breathing? I don't know the point of you breathing. So no, okay?
Yeah, that's a lie. I've called all of you. None of you pick up.
Lies.
Nobody pick up. Trustee Belcher, I already know you're going to pick up for me, but I call you too. So yes, I do my phone work. So I don't have to lie about calling you.
Okay, can you show us? Just pick one, any one of us, and show us. Look at your call log. Just find one call. Zoom in on it. So that's all we see. We ain't gonna see nothing else. You ain't gonna reveal nothing. No risk here. Well, I know it's risky for you to accidentally slip up and tell the truth. So I guess there is a little risk. But you ain't gonna do that. I love the way I freeze this girl. Like this is
what I'm gonna lie about that for. And we send emails. So it's different types of communication. That's it with that. Okay, so
can you show us an email then? Something. You just gonna throw it. She just throw the lie out there and be like, look, they're here.
so we'll go to Norwood. We'll go to Norwood and then we'll go to Belcher, then we will conclude.
Girl, pull your wig down.
Okay, go ahead.
Just real fast, Mayor. I mean, you stated that, just speaking of calling, you don't call me. The last time you called me, you actually just brought up a meeting that you and I had. I was actually on my way to a showing, and when you asked, could you meet me? I still rearranged the showing, and I met with you. You said I ran. I said to you when I met with you, I said, hey, Mayor, let's talk about what you have to discuss because I have to show, and I already rearranged it for you so that we could meet. So I just think that it's funny that you sit here and act as if we didn't have a discussion when you brought up block by block to me at that moment. Ooh. And I said to you then, Mayor, I'm not in agreement with block by block. I said, as a realtor, I feel as if we should not be in the real estate business in regards to for investors, giving them the properties for $1 and then waiting for them to rehab the property. And then we get a portion of it. I said to you then, I said, Mayor, as a realtor, I know all types of problems that can happen with that. I said, what if, and I asked you, I said, well, Mayor, what happens if they don't rehab the project? What if they don't complete it? You said that we'll get the property back. I said to you then, I said, well, even if we get the property back, we still have to correct the rehab. So we're still out, is what I was explaining to you. So I stated to you at that time that I was against the block, and I explained to you why.
Okay.
And
that's funny.
That's the last time you called me. You called me, I met with you, and that was it. We discussed that, and we discussed the class 8. Mayor, hello? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
Yeah, she fucking listening. She's trying to think of how she can tell you're a fucking liar. She like what? That whole thing, you just had a conversation with a ghost bitch. I did not talk to you. That's what she about to say to you, girl. She about to tell you made that whole conversation you thought you had with her. You made that shit all up in your mind. It didn't happen, girl. Trust her. Don't you know what the last thing you need to be doing is trusting your own brain and eyes and ears and thoughts and self. You don't need to be doing that. You need to just be trusting the Tiff. When the Tiff tell you it didn't happen, it didn't happen.
Okay, never mind, Mayor. Your attention's to me somewhere. So thank you.
No, don't excuse the bitch. No. Say, do you remember this conversation, bitch, or no? That's what you say. I'm gonna tell you what this is why I could not do what they do. I mean, I commend them all for what they do. And this is the reason why I could not do it. Okay? I could not do it. She would get the sailor treatment every single fucking time. Like, every time she rolled her eyes, she'd be called a bitch. Like this, I'd be like, bitch, is you listening? I'm not made for this. You know, you gotta understand who you are. I like to match energy, okay? I'm gonna need to match this bitch's energy on every accord, okay? She called me a fucking liar. I'm calling out every fucking lie she ever made right there on the spot. I'm pulling out my phone. I'm pulling out paperwork. I'm pulling out everything. And if she say anything smart, I'm throwing the papers in the fucking air, making it rain. When you piss me off, I become very dramatic, okay? When you piss me off, I become hella dramatic, okay? I become built for television when you piss me off. That's what happens. I'm not timid, but I am, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm just saying that I would not be able to do what they do. You know, I just don't have that in me. That patience for doucheness, I don't have it. She would be called, and every other word would be bitch. You were like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Bitch, you ain't even saying nothing. Shut up. Ain't you done yet, bitch? That's like that would be how I'll be talking. I'm very immature. I'm 45, but I'm very much 12. Okay? Very 12.
Yeah. So just for the record, I didn't run. We finished our conversation. I did have to go to my show, and like I said to you in the beginning, I explained to you that I was against that block. I explained to you why, and that was the end. So thank you, Mayor. Again, you have not called me. I don't have a reason to not accept your calls. As I stated to you before, it's just the untrue statements that you make time and time again that causes the rift between us. It's compromise and honesty, Mayor. But thank you.
Okay, everything you said is not true.
When I tell you, I didn't watch this before. Yeah, I did not know that's what she was gonna say. I mean, I knew because I know Tiff, but I did not know because I saw it. I did not know that the fact that she said it just like that is crazy to me. It's still, even though I predicted that she would say that, I didn't. It's like I thought she would, but I thought she would slickly say it. Everything you just said, bitch, you hallucinated it. It didn't happen. It never happened. And with a smile on her face. And look who she's talking to. Norwood is the only one that's pretty reasonable with her. Like, Norwood's the one who's pretty reasonable. She seems to really still have hope. Bless her heart. I don't know where she got it from. You know, maybe she shouldn't have picked that up. She should have left it where she found it. But for some reason, she still got hope. She still thinks that there's a way. That she believes that where there's a will, there's a way. And for some reason, there's a will hanging around her, which is making her think that there's a way. But there isn't. This is a Tiff we're talking about here. She just called her a bold-faced fucking liar, said everything she remembers from that day talking to her, the whole conversation. She gave details about the conversation, what happened with the conversation, what she had to do that day. Clearly, she remembers that day very clear. And this gaslighting bitch, Little Wayne-looking motherfucker, just told her straight with a smile, that never happened. And that's why I would not be able to conversate with her without calling her a biatch. That's why. Can you think of anyone else who deserves it more? I can't. I can't. I can't think of anybody.
All right, we need a 5-minute break. So I need to break away for 5 minutes, and then I'll go to Belcher.
She wants to leave her to sulk in the fact of what she just did to her. She's like, that never happened. Now we're going to a commercial break. That was like the cliffhanger. Like, she created a cliffhanger for Norwood. That's fucked up. No wonder this bitch got round the clock security. She's gaslighting people like this. She just might fucking need it. She'll push you to the edge. Welcome to the ledge.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, Trustee Belcher, go ahead. You have the floor.
Mayor, I don't want to make this long. I don't want to even go back and forth. I would like to say just a couple of things. For one, I wish you stopped saying that if you call me, I won't answer the phone, because that's not true. I really think that what has happened between us is more, you keep saying it's personal. I don't even think it's personal. I think it's a bearer of communication. I would appreciate it, though, if you stop saying that I came to your house, video your house on malicious intent. I came to your block because they said that you had a police detail out there to see if it was actually out there. And I spoke to a resident. So if you want to say things, please make sure that you're saying, I'm saying this in the most professional way possible, because at this point, I think that you're trying to assassinate my character, because I don't have no reason to come to your house. If I was coming to your house, I'm coming to your house to visit. And so I don't have no reason to come to your house. But for you to constantly keep saying that, I think that's bad. I do appreciate the fact that if you keep saying that I'm telling lies about not getting documents and information, please tell me why I have not received the FOIA. I don't care if I can look at it 1,000 different ways. If I requested something in a legal formality, I should be able to receive those documents just as I gave it. You keep saying once I bring it up that it's within the clerk's office. The clerk is on here. Clerk Key has stated that she's asked Janice about it several times. It's supposed to be approved by the mayor, and the mayor has not released the information to give to me. So I don't care I know exactly how to maneuver the board. My viewpoint, I went to the training, so I'm well aware of how to get the information. But if I put it in a FOIA, which was way before we even got this system, I should be entitled to that information. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, if you decide that you want to actually pick up the phone and call me, I don't have no problem answering. I probably would be entertained that you even picked up the phone to call me, but you have not called me. I release. Thank you. You have a good day.
Now she gonna tell you you's a liar. She gonna tell you you's a liar, and she gave you all the papers that you asked for, and stop lying, bitch. That's what she gonna say. Oh my gosh. I couldn't do it, y'all. I couldn't do it. We need to send some love or something out for these here trustees, because this shit is crazy, honey. This shit is crazy.
Okay. Just for the record, so residents know how this works. FOIAs are strictly done by the clerk's office. It has nothing to do with the mayor. So when you keep adding me to the FOIA process, I got nothing to do with any FOIAs. I do my stuff. I could care less about a FOIA. So when you need to get a FOIA, you need to comment with the clerk. Check with the clerk of why you ain't got it or how it's going, but I got nothing to do with that. As relates to, I think you say I'm assassinating your character. You do that very well by yourself. I don't have to assassinate anything. Just know that.
Look at that. Spell it, bitch. Oh my God. She loved to lie on people. She loved to lie on people. But she loved to lie, period. So I guess it's not surprising that she would lie on people. She would lie at people, around people, through people, into people, okay, under people. She gonna lie to her prison inmates as well. I mean, her cellmates. She gonna lie to her cellmates too. Hopefully they have a personality like mine, with very little tolerance, you know.
For the record, I keep saying that you did come to my house for ill will intent. And what I'm saying is, if that was the case, trustee, you should have met me at the giveaway where I was giving away uniforms. You popping up at my house want to do videos and nutball stuff. What I'm saying to you is y'all take things too far. Instead of trying to help me, because you could have came to the event and helped and gave away uniforms and gifts and all kinds of stuff that we gave away today, belts, school supplies. That's what I was doing. I wasn't even there. So what I'm saying that didn't make sense for you to even show up at my house. That's why the resident on my block checked you, because she felt that you was being disrespectful and doing ill will things that's related to myself or causing my whole entire block safety concerns. So I didn't appreciate that. And to this day, I still don't appreciate that. And I will keep telling you that. And I want the people to know that you did do that. And that's not right or fair to me.
She talking about the time when Belcher did a drive-by and see, because she was told, apparently, allegedly, she was told that like one of the police car, whatever things was posted like at her house overnight, which isn't supposed to be the case. So she went to check and see for herself. She want to take somebody else's word for it. So she went to check and see for herself. She got a picture of it for evidence, because you know why? Because Tiffany is a fucking liar. And Tiffany gonna say, no, it wasn't. The reason Tiffany's really mad is because she does have evidence, and she showed it. She showed her evidence. She proved that what she was saying was correct. And that's why she's really mad, because she can't lie about it, because everybody saw it. And that's why she's actually mad. That's why.
Now you're being a liar, because that's not what happened.
Hold on. When I cried, wasn't I crying? Okay, go ahead. You done?
No,
wasn't I crying when you did? And then learn Robert rules of orders. I keep telling you.
You always talking about right. You're being a liar now again.
I have the floor. You do not have the floor, trustee. You are out of order.
You just asked her if she had anything else. She's not out of order. She's supposed to be speaking right now. She's so weird. Oh my God. When I tell you.
As always.
All like she would get is
assassinate your own character. So with that being said, we're going to move forward. I still think this is not right on what you guys are trying to do, but we're going to vote and move forward so we can continue with our agenda. Can you call her?
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite things that I just cannot wait for is when she does get locked up. When she does get locked up, she does too much shit for it to be a if. So when she gets locked up and we get her, I wonder if I think when they do her mugshot, will they let her keep her wig on for that? Because if it's one of these wigs, because it's just a come off wig. I figured that out now. The wig that she be wearing, it's not sewn on or nothing. It's just sat on there like a hat. So so when they do her mugshot, like I want to see Tiffany in her natural state, because she clearly hates it, because she don't never sport it. Okay, she never sports her like I know women, girls who have beautiful fucking hair, but they love to wear a wig. But guess what? I know what their hair look like. I've seen it, because sometimes they don't fucking wear the fucking wig. But when you always wearing this motherfucker to where we don't know what is under there, I mean, it could literally be Like, she could have mushrooms growing on her scalp for all we know. Like, she could be like from the Mario Brothers. You know, she could be one of the mushroom people. We have no idea what's underneath of this thing. So I'm curious to know. I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe her hairstylist will do a reveal one day, show us some photos. Now, wouldn't that be funny? Because, you know, eventually all of the people who were around her, the closest to her, will eventually be able to have their chance to speak freely, probably when she goes to jail. And we'll get to see all kinds of stuff. We'll get to see behind the scenes videos and pictures and photos and, you know, weird conversations that she thought were off the books.
May I comment very quickly on the FOIA process?
Yes.
Yes,
please.
I am responsible for all FOIAs that come into the village hall.
Okay.
What I need everyone to understand is when I receive a FOIA request, it's usually requesting information from within the village, from various departments, what have you. If there's something that pertains to the clerk's office, I can't provide that information directly. But 99% of the time, that information is going to other departments, and I depend on them to return that information to me so that I can provide the information to the requester. If I do not receive that information, I cannot return it to the requester. And I just want to make that clear. Thank you.
All right, call the roll.
And there you go. There you go. So the clerk is supposed to have all the information. She's supposed to have it from the finance person. Once they have it, they make it, they create it or whatever. It's supposed to go to the clerk. So the clerk has all the information. She's supposed to have all the information. But they don't give her that shit. So when she asks for something, when somebody asks for something that has to do with finance, guess what? She can't pull it because she don't have it. So she has to request it. And then that is where the roadblock of this bitch come in. That is where you run into the tiff roadblock. Because I'm going to tell you what ain't going to happen. Okay? The finance administrator, whatever, the finance supervisor or whatever she's called that makes $90,000 a year to not do her job. I call her Dejanay's because I can't remember her name to save my life. Miss Dejanay's, she damn sure ain't gonna give it out without the tiff's approval. None of her little minions who seem to be so gun-ho for her are gonna give that information. But that's why I said they're all underneath of her, stuck underneath of her, but she cast them for a reason. She cast them for a reason, okay? So they're not gonna turn on her until it's time to turn on her, which means when they might be legally in trouble. Which they will be. Absolutely. Then they'll tell on her. And that's when we'll get the bulk of all the stuff. Which I cannot wait for. Me, myself, and I just can't wait for it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I just can't express how much I can't wait. For all the things to be revealed. I'm glad to be a part of this while it's still happening. Because of all the things that will be to come. The downfall hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. So when you get to watch the whole mountain crumble, something satisfying about that. Y'all behave, okay? Because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Pete.